You have about 8 million people living in Azerbaijan. 8.5, 9 million people. And I believe the country won 10, 11 medals. I was just in India last week for Leadership Summit, and I have to tell you how many people live in India. They won about 4 medals. And I said, you didn't understand the power of sports. We're in a country like Azerbaijan, and they have a good tennis facility. They have must have a good facility for wrestling. I haven't seen it, but I believe football is very important. You know, for a relatively small country, their success rate at the London Olympics was enormous compared to some of the other big countries. And when I talked to the people of Baku, they were so proud. They were so proud of, have you seen us? You know, we are on the map. We've won. We've had better success than some of our neighboring countries that we actually, are not that friendly with. We have done better in sports, and I think that says it all. I've obviously my playing days are long over, but I believe so much that has defined my life throughout. The reason I'm here today is because of sports. That has changed my life forever, and that's the message I give to my own kids. But also to a charity I run called Boris, where Lord Sebastian Coe is a member as well, because we believe sport has the power to change the world. We use sport as a tool for social change. We are 12 years old, and we have, in probably all countries in the world, we reach over 2 million kids now, and not to make them champions, but to, as you said, to teach them about the right and wrongs in life, fair play, respect for one another, accept the winning and the losing part, have a goal, concentrate, and so forth. And those 6-year-olds, 8-year-olds, 10-year-olds, they learn that in a playful way. Of course, everybody's happy when they win the trophy after, but it's a journey that they have in common. And another very important thing that sport has with music is the great communicators of the world. It facilitates different religion, different philosophies, different color of skin, all playing the same team, and they forget that they maybe fight at home, but they play for the same team, and everything is good at night. So that is the power of sports, and that's my message. And I'm a very proud member of the international sport movement.
You asked a question about the London Olympics. I've gone through every Olympic game since 1984, every one of them. And to me, and I'm not saying this because I'm here in London today, the London Olympics were absolutely special, different and better than all the others because of the people. And that's one lesson not to forget, because the British people have sport and fair play in their DNA. There's no doubt about it. The crowds, the atmosphere, the spectators in the venues, and that's enhanced the participants from all over the world. I went several times to the Olympic Village where all the athletes live together. There was something more, something special here in London. And that's extraordinary, and I think the UK should be rightly proud about this achievement.
But leadership is about much more than striking a pose or making a good speech. Sebastian Coe did make a very good speech, but the reason why he was able to make a good speech is he, as a leader, and I saw it in action in many ways, wanted to engage and draw in a wide range of people from the different sports, from the different parts of society, from politics, from government, from the media. And he knew that it wasn't about being a leader, it was about showing leadership which drew people in a much wider range. And I always used to say in schools, the key issue is not the leader of the school, though that's very important, the head of the school. It's having leadership throughout the school. And in sports, I mean, you know better than I, but in sports, it's a key question that you have leadership. If you talk about even football teams, people often talk about leadership throughout the team, not simply the captain on the pitch or whatever it might happen to be. So I do think this word leadership is really, really, really important. But I also think leadership is a complicated idea. It's not such a simple idea as it seems, and thinking about how you exercise leadership is very important.